the time to just ride away. I'm a fighter and I'm not backing down. No, a heart on fire 'cause I'm passionate. I'm a queen and I won't take off my crown. A survivor, I know I can do anything. Going higher, I know I can reach all of my dreams. This is for my queens out there. Don't forget to hold your head high. Take a chance and just believe. A woman is more than meets the eye. This is for my queens. This is for my queens out there. This is for my queens. This is for my queens out there. Your kingdom won't build itself. You gotta go brick by brick and just trust yourself. You're capable of things. Just go and take the lead. Shine your light and be whatever you wanna be. Whatever you wanna be. A survivor. I know you can do anything. Going higher. I know you can reach all of your dreams. This is for the queens out there. Don't forget to hold your head high. Take a chance and just believe. A woman is more than meets the eye. This is for the queens. This is for the queens out there. Oh yeah. This is for the queens. This is for the queens out there. We're survivors. I know we can do anything. Going higher. I know we can reach all of our dreams.
Do you get tired of your misery? It's on repeat daily. It ain't gonna change over time. So relax and ease your mind. Have you thought riding with me? I'll take the wheel.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. 'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. But what's that then? I've heard worse. You lie. Come on, you pansy.
Let me drive a little crazy. Let me drive a little crazy. 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 We bust a mission, clear your vision so your eyes can see. Be successful is a hustle, take his destiny. Stop the blame game, we stay scheming. In my drop top, they start believing. Have you thought, riding with me? I'll take the wheel for you to see. What would have been, what could have been. Let me drive a little crazy. 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 Crazy. They see Ferraris and Bugattis, now they're on their knees. Stop the blame game, we stay scheming. In my drop top, they start believing.
Hey,
Let me drive a little crazy.
hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all having an amazing night, an amazing weekend, and welcome in. Hey Rose, hey Sofa, hey Chloe, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing awesome. So today we are going to be continuing on with our journey through Final Fantasy XIV. I do believe we're about to go and beat up the giant sea serpent known as Leviathan. At least the indications were that he was going to be summoned. So we're going to see where that goes. Most likely he will be summoned. Spoiler alert, he will be summoned. So we're going to go and beat him up. That's why I have the reference. That's actually a really cool story. A really cool novel. The Old Man and the Sea, that was a good one. But yeah, we'll be going ahead and just playing through the way it seems to be going is we'll be beating up a giant sea serpent, so go do that. Like those on cars, a little bit different. But I like the way you think. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead. Right. Pause that music, switch that scene. Go, and the camera's not on yet. There we go. Alright, everything's working. Let's go ahead and tap back into the game, and yes, to start. Is this gonna log me into the, nope. Actually, yes, it did. There we go. So we will pick up where we left off. I don't really remember where I last dropped my Jedi. Mordona. Okay, so we are in the vicinity, but I think I went outside to do a couple of side quests. We'll just return to the Rising Stones and just do what we need to do. I am still a bit surprised at the fact that, Minfilia decided to call Thancred instead of calling me directly to tell me, hey, you need to return. I have a link pearl. Why did you not just call me? It's a mystery. To me, it's a mystery. Alright, let me adjust the microphone a bit. Get everything is all set, get comfortable, and we'll do this. But I hope everybody's well. Welcome in again, everybody. Welcome in Rose, Topa, Chloe. Hello. I hope your weekend has been fun. Let's use that. Bacon bread. I am mostly using it not really for the stat boost, but because experience. Since we are gaining experience right now, I thought, hey, why not? Food is good. Although this food is nothing compared to Monster Hunter food. Oh, that food looks absolutely awesome. Nothing but work. Ooh. But you do get home, and then get to chill. Hang out with friends, come hang out with me, anybody else, The fun stuff. At least at the end of the day, you get to hang out and enjoy yourself. So, that's a positive. Always look on the positive side. Currently playing Attack on Titan. Ooh! Wait, Attack on Titan 2? I will have to look at that game, actually. I don't think I've seen any gameplay. Oh, quick thing I wanted to, just put out there. I did update my goals. I don't know if Nightbot's figured it out yet. but he will eventually. So I did update my goals. Basically I just added one. It's not really tracked here. You can't really see where I'm pointing. Actually, there. Where I'm pointing, basically, you see like the tip jar, and basically above it is the couple of goals that I have. There's a third one that I added, but it's tracked through Twitch itself. So if you're looking through the browser, it should be kind of like underneath the stream. Basically at 12.5k bits, which I'm assuming is supposed to be around like $100 worth of bits. If my math is correct, I don't really know. But anyways, around that point, I will be adding a third day of streaming. Mainly it will be story-based games that third day, and why I set it to that is because that will raise me enough money to get the SSD card faster. Plus it's a fun goal to kind of like work towards, you know. That's a fun thing I just wanted to try out. But yeah. Matt will go on Wednesday. Well, the dice will decide on that. Need some of my... Yeah, I have way too many maps, and I do plan on doing a little bit of farming for the event. I got most of what I wanted already, so I might just spend the rest of the event grinding for tomes to get maps, and that will be fun. That will be fun. Alright. The sea rises. Plainly, should the worst come to pass, Leviathan is summoned. Our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yeah, pretty much. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs spend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsolum Instant to meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Alright, so we're going to Limsolum. Not the most savory. Honestly, not the most festive place. It's where the weird people gather. And I don't mean the good type of weird, like me and other people I know. The weird type of weird. Super lazy with the event. Yeah, I get that. I haven't really been doing it much as well. Not as much as I usually would have. But I got most of what I need. I got the Gwip, I got the other mount, I got the barding, and I think I got a couple of other things. I still need to double check with the rest of the minions. But I think I have most of what I wanted from the event, because I have most of the others. You are expected. Pray, take this slip to the commander. Not me. I'm not that type of weird. I don't strip and stand in the middle of the plaza naked and dancing. Come on now. You know me. I'm better than that. I would only do it if there's money involved. So, yeah. Just making that clear. Alright. Welcome, friends. I take it Y'shtola has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. And as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning. and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, God forbid, our effort should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Yeah, understood. That's my job. Good when you're offline and just flying. How would I do it offline? I need to be in-game to script and do that. And again, I'll only do it if people are throwing guilt. Otherwise, it's a no. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Oh, yeah, the white-robed assy. You've zoned out. What off-stream? It's best that you not know. We'll leave your innocence intact on this one. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require. But precautions must be taken. I shall require that you may remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Hedgie, the Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagan movements within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operations staging point at Camp Skull Valley. We want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falgrita has charge of the garrison. Yeah, I'm familiar with that place. I've already done a bunch. That was... Alright, so that is in Western. Airport is... What innocence? Your innocence on this matter in particular, and to save the dignity of everybody who's involved, aka me. Yeah, fun times, fun times. Alright, I have been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, will prevent Leviathan's return. That's a bit too much faith there. That's a bit too much faith there, Chief. Ooh, Spirit Bond. Do I actually have any? No, no. I don't know if I'll need any. I barely, if ever, use potions in this game, which I actually should. Especially stuff like Vine Drops, or other stuff. Potions of strength, or stuff like that. Antidotes to cure poison. That stuff could come in handy when doing solos. Or even in a group where the healer is not paying attention. I need to get into it. I might actually make a tab dedicated for it. We'll see. Alright, oh, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa spawning ground. Though it pains me to admit the Maelstrom has never faced a foe like the likes of this before, we must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must discern their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Yeah, that's valid. Okay, there it goes. There goes the goals. I didn't know if it was posted before. But I just wanted to kind of like just say that piece that I said. Just you the only one? He's the only one. Thank you. Hail you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lately armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Alright, I will. Alright, the Serpent's tongue. Okay, so this side. Oh. They did. Oh, you're trying to ambush me. It was cute of them trying to ambush me. Alright. Let's get y'all back home. Oh, they turned into... I forgot that they basically have the symbol for corpses as flowers. Yeah. The mutilated corpse. Ooh, they messed it up then, huh? That's actually pretty sad. Alright, let us return them. I'm gonna assume that the third soldier has some intelligence. Ooh, that's an A rank. Honestly, steer clear from that one. I do not have the strength to take him on by myself yet. Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Your comrades. His wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dreaded to think what may have become of the few who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. Oh yeah, there were 5. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Since I don't need any of that stuff, and it's not really gonna help me much with the whatchamacallit, I'll take that. The grain company seals. I'll just get more money. I have a decent amount. If I just sell them as is, I'll make it a decent haul deal. Oh, he's frustrated. Both of them are frustrated. Why does he look like the Hulk? Christ damned fishback bastards! Kill them slowly and then chase the rotten souls through all 7 hells. Damn, what did they do? Your own innocence does not mix. Wow. Tisk, Rose, I thought you trusted more. Actually, no, that's a very valid point. I will concede that for peace. Commander, we are here for a purpose. and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? I apologize, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to the sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetherite in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning ground. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. Ah, but we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. Valid. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of ground pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. Ooh. And likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Vegio and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Crid and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning ground. Having done so, take to your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Thegio. Ooh, since they are master at shadow stuff. Yeah, follow that. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetherite, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as we agreed. Honestly, you might not have much left. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle. Honestly, Merleweb, you might not find much. When last did we fight side by side, Thegio? Too long ago, I warrant, but come, let us away. Y'shtola, I don't think we ever fought side by side. Did we? I don't even remember. I wonder if it's gonna be like a single person hit. Or if they're just gonna be like, hey, do that. Okay, so it is just gonna be... I see the boss. Yar of the wave. Or Yar the wave, not of the wave. Okay. Oh, so that one also... Okay, so that one just... I thought it was gonna stay. I think they just want you to actually, like, go through the gates. Alright, I think I'll pass on that, Rose. I think I'll pass on that. Oh, dang. Why is she down? Alright, let me give you aid. Not something else. Pray, do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the eighth rite is close at hand. Let us press on. You know, one day I will get you with the D's nut stroke. I will. Yes, I did not know that this was gonna be voiced, actually. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Nice shot.
待たせたな。
Damn. Oh, we'll see about that. We'll see
東方
about
の
that.
戦闘術ってやつかい？やるじゃないか。
Yeah, that is some wicked fighting.
なら俺もお上品に戦うのはここまでだ。
He's also gonna. Who's fighting? Oh, she's intrigued.
Buff エーテライトへ。
Now that was cool. That was really cool. Ah, she came in American style.
遅れてすまない。
Why is Amelia so defensive? Damn.
散々迷惑をかけてきたんだ。たまにはかっこいいところを見せないとな。
我らから海を奪ったヒレなしどもめ、証拠りもなく現れおったか。しかしその愚行も今日までよ。貴様らヒレなしを撃滅する時が来たのだ。今再び我らが水神様を招き、その水流によりヒレなしどもを押し流してくれる。よっしゃ 神よ、我らが誓願を届けたまえ。神よ、我らの祈願を叶えたまえ。神よ、我らに慈悲を与えたまえ。
So I'm just gonna stand there? Ain't gonna do nothing?
何をする気だ。
He's summoning Leviathan, and I'm just standing there. Oh, of all the times.
この感覚、まさか超える力。何？
He has the echo?
そうか、これが超える力を受け入れるということか。これで我もあの方々と同じ存在に。
Wow, ooh. Good catch there, Frosty Tools. Good catch there. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that. Wait. No, I don't agree with that, actually. What do you mean not so pure? God damn it. Getting called out like that. It's about time somebody did something. Oh my.
よっしゃ無駄だ。我は不滅なるものに昇華した。もはや止めることはできんぞ、ヒレナシども。創世の湧水に生まれし青き神よ、起源にて汚れた大地を清めんとする意図高き神よ、今こそ我の肉体をよりしろに一族に救いよ。水神リヴァイアさんよ、来たりませ。
クソったれ。
無駄だと言っただろう、ヒレナシめ。
Is he gonna eat him?
これは万神リヴァイアさん。
He's gonna eat him.
力が抜けて水神様に吸われている。我は不滅になったのではないのか。白き衣の者よ、これは一体。
Oh no, he just faded.
消えた。
not about to fight us here.
艦隊が壊滅したとはどういうことだ。リヴァイアさんがそちらに出現しただと。
Oh.
分かった。残存艦を編成して撤退しろ。構わん。餌は海賊どもにくれてやれ。
He probably destroyed the Crimson Fleet.
海洋で陽動作戦に当たっていた国家艦隊が蛮神リヴァイアさんに襲われ大打撃を被ったらしい。
Yeah, that sounds about right.
リヴァイアさんは西ラノシア沖に移動した。なぜだ。なぜここではなく沖に出たのだ。まさか大海嘯を起こすつもりか。
That is his main move. That is his main move, a tidal wave. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. His last attempt as any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet, how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? I go and kill him. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. Limlane herself would struggle to best the Lord of the World in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan. That much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Alright. Oh, I could just teleport back to Limsa. Oh wait, this man room is right there. Hey Goose, how's it going, friend? How are you? I hope you're well. Okay, those are all basically different class on months. Alright. You are expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. Doing good. Warframe reveals today were crazy. Ooh, what they reveal? I hope they revealed some awesome stuff.
西ラノシアの南北防波壁の先。あの辺りは以前ハーフストーンと呼ばれ、小さな入植地が存在していた。国家団が設立される数年前、蛮神リヴァイアさんが召喚されたことがあった。その時は海遊旅団が討伐に成功したのだ。零歳直後に再召喚された際には、蛮神の放った大海嘯の影響でその入植地は全滅。土は剥ぎ取られ、岩だらけの不毛の土地と化した。
Oh, that is hella erosion. That is uber erosion. We're kind of going back in time again. This time to the old world. Maybe we fly to because it's called old. This we know might be based. Oh, that's some twist. Ooh, that's a nice twist. Maybe one day I'll get into Warframe and its story. Maybe I'll get into it at some point if I do a third day. If the story's not too long, I'll consider it like a story-driven game and kind of like do it for a bit at least. If a third day comes to fruition and we reach that goal.
それが今のサプサ産卵地と呼ばれている場所。
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. They said that.
そうだ。サハ銀族は地形を作り変え、大規模な産卵地を作ろうとしている。流入していたクリスタル、テンパードの数から見るに、今回召喚された万神リヴァイアさんは先のものとは比較にならないくらい強力だ。本格的に力をつけたやつが大海将を使えば、ハーフストーンのような一地方だけではなく、リムサロミンサ全体が海に沈められかねない。
Dune is going to get a quest mod. Ooh, that's good. I'm surprised that they didn't do that early on as like a tutorial thing. I think that would have been helpful from the beginning. Also, fun fact, the dude in red over there, top left corner, he's supposed to be the admiral's second in command, but of course, this is a nation built on piracy. Basically, pirates founded this. He was a pirate. Of course, he was a pirate. Apparently, there was a quest. I don't know if I featured it live, or if I did it off stream. This guy is supposed to be a pirate named Mistbeard. He was supposed to be the king of pirates. He had a mask. Basically, whoever had the mask was Mistbeard and was the subsequent king of pirates, the strongest pirates to roam the seas. You actually go to an island called Hullbreaker Isle, where the vessel of Mistbeard was supposed to be anchored for good, and you retrieve the mask so that no other pirate can find it, and Mistbeard basically is now officially decommissioned. I felt like that was a really, really good, like, bit of extra story. They've been wanting to since 2016, but couldn't figure out how. It's going to release in the fall, I think. Warframe seems to be a good game, boy. I would, if you want to, yeah, definitely do that. Let me know how it is as well. Finally have a way to teach people how to mod their stuff officially instead of other players. Yeah, that is good. I mean, I do love the kind of like community aspects of games where players would teach other players, but that would also eventually lead to gatekeeping knowledge in some instances, which is bad. I think Black Desert has something like that, where they're actually like gatekeeping knowledge if you're not part of probably like the top tier guilds or something like that. And of course, to get into that, you're basically gonna play the way at the game, and with forced PvP, it's like, nah. It's not. I would have loved to play Black Desert online, because like I said, I love MMOs. If it's an MMO, I would love to try it. But unfortunately, once I heard forced PvP, I was like, yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. Especially since, like, there are also mechanics in the game where you could be grinding for a piece of gear. The grind is hard there, too. So you can basically grind away for weeks on a piece of gear, only for it to break while you're trying to upgrade it. I had a friend that happened to them, and I was like, that just sucks. I would probably just quit the game. Overall community is helpful, though trade chat is like not to go to. Yeah, trade chats are interesting in any game. That's definitely interesting in any game.
何としても万神リヴァイアさんを討伐しなくてはならないが。
しかしメルイブ提督、どう対処します？
We punch him really, really hard.
海はリヴァイアさんの独壇場だ。
Good on you.
第三艦隊の船だって近づく前に沈められたというではないですか。
加えて砲撃も着弾前に撃ち落とされ効果がないとの報告も受けている。何か打つ手はないのか。
Who's gonna
唯
offer
一の
a
討
solution?
伐事例では異例におびき寄せて戦ったというわ。となると元海遊旅団の人たちに話を聞いても有益な情報は得られないでしょうね。
Yeah. Nobody's gonna have an idea?
提督
He has an idea. The grind isn't that bad for Warframe. It's brought up with people who will boost names and drop chance boost fast. None of our stuff. Just get better weapon mods as playing. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
言ってみろ、エインザル大公将。
Yes, the Marshal was Mistbeard. Epic Pyre.
帰還した生存艦からの報告によれば、万神リヴァイアさんからの攻撃は水神の名のごとく大波、つまり水を操ったものだと言います。
Okay, that much is obvious.
ならば、その莫大な水属性の力を他の属性に変換して衝撃を和らげればいい。
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good idea.
変属性クリスタルを用いた属性変換機構、魔法障壁発動機を船に乗せて身を守るってわけですな。
He's smart.
あなたが万神ガルーダの暴風の壁を突破した時と同じ手法を取るというわけね。アルフィノからの報告書には目を通したわ。
Yes, he did, actually. I wrote there.
まあ、古い知人の風来坊な破術師からの入れ知恵だがな。
Okay.
なるほど。確かに同じ機構を作るのであれば、シドでなくてもナルディコ&ビメリー社で作ることができるだろう。ただし、あくまで対防御の策であった万神ガルーダの時とは状況が異なる。今回は対攻撃なのだ。
When in doubt, call Sid.
万神が大型船を沈めるために繰り出す大波、それを変換しきるために必要な変属性クリスタルの量となる
Oh,
と
there's
想像を絶するな。
there's plenty of that in Mordona.
それだけ莫大な量のクリスタルを積んでまともに航行可能な大型船など国家団にもないぞ。
かつてレムサロミンサで勢力を誇った海賊のキリヒゲは奪った大量の財宝を運ぶために2隻の配線をつなぎ合わせた双胴船を作ったといいます。
I love how he's referring to him as if he's a different person entirely.
残った軍艦をつないで双胴船を再現、大型の属性変換機構を積載すれば、あるいは
I probably have at least 4K mods with kits. Are quite a few rare ones that give buffs like stats, damage type. Plus, ones are tradable. Ooh, that's good. That's good. If you have, wait, so you have like 4,000 mods? That's a lot. How many mods can you have in this game? Actually, how many mods can you have on your person at one point? Time. Seems like a lot of mods.
キリヒゲがそんなことを。さすがに詳しいな、エインザル大公将。
She knows. She knows. She's just playing with him.
ともかく戦艦で急増の双胴船を牽引、目標の目前で切り離し、万神リヴァイアさんにぶつける。
Okay.
奴に取り付くことさえできれば勝機はあるはずです。
Here, let me Yeah, for most things. Okay. That's valid. That's valid. Oh, of course he is. It's weird after all.
お前たち。そうだな。その作戦しかあるまい。
Negative damage numbers? You could do negative damage? Wait, does that mean you could like heal somebody by shooting at them or something? I don't get that part.
レイナーか、私だ。モラビー湾に残った軍艦をかき集めろ。そうだ、生きている艦を優先して回す。修理は後に回して構わん。エインザル・スラフィルシン大公将、本作戦の指揮をお前に任せる。地球総動戦の製造にかかる。
はっ。
リムサロミンサの未来は気候にかかっている。頼んだぞ、光の戦士よ。
Damage cap 2.14 billion? They have... You can output that much damage? What? What are you even fighting there? If you get above that, it's just a negative number. So they basically added and then subtracted the difference. But what are you even fighting to have to do? Level cap enemies at 9,999. What the heck is going on? Did they never consider doing a, I don't know, downsize of numbers? I mean, 14 gets some pretty high numbers at times, and then they kind of like smush everything. They smush damage, they smush HPs, they smush everything so that it feels balanced. That just feels like overkill. Like, holy crud bucket. Alright, time to go save the world yet again. Well, actually, just live supplements this time. They have that kinda. No, they wouldn't upsize on these notes. They wouldn't. Honestly, I don't feel like upsizing them would be a good idea. I feel like that would be painful. I don't know. I don't think that would be a good idea. Damage attenuation handles that mostly, but that's for some bosses. Alright, interesting. Very interesting. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. Hey, yo. What is it? So the damage is coming in fast, the damage down until the boss hasn't been hit for like 2 seconds. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. A message, Admiral. I judge it best that it be delivered at once. I'm listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. I know who that is. One of the company of heroes? Details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any story to by this claim. Even should it be true, it is as Ursula said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? I think I know who it is. Yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? His testimony could yield us any manner of advantage. Do we not hear it? Damn it all. Twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Legio, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, we'll spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. Alright, I'll go. Unless you have a very high damage weapon, like a certain shotgun that this person has renamed to Alakablam. Oh, that's an awesome name. It's alt fire to shoot all 4 shots in the mag at once. Ooh. Did I miss anything? Oh, Major, the man you're looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosha. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. Major Journey crew. Alright, so we are going to the lower area of Lenosha. Honestly, Goose, if you have watched Full Metal Alchemist, you do not want to know. Although that basically tells you what it might be. If you have watched it. So yeah. I still don't forgive you. Although I have seen a more messed up one. It's not really a video, it's just a regular meme. They have the girl, and they have the dog, and somebody's like, I cannot get them together in the same picture. And then he says, never mind, I found a way. I wanted to eat my bones so bad. Oh, he's probably inside. It is what you're thinking of. It is what you're thinking of, Chloe. No, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Of course it's this guy. Now look here, you'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grains over to the mill. Sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over them to the mill. And also before... Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days! Do you hear me complaining? I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Track 2 ain't a generous soul. No, not the Dragon Ball combination one. Not that. The meme I kind of like saw was something different entirely. That one was also very wrong. The Dragon Ball fusion dance was very wrong. Now, prick up your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. It's too modest. But there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. And... Tale of Track 2's epic victory over the dread primal Leviathan. Now, Leviathan is huge, make no mistake. Give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. That's no mean feat, let me tell you. Dude, stop talking about your thing. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. Well, what happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not want to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Yeah, too modest. Now, there's some that say you can never truly beat Leviathan. That you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of that situation. Not the company, though. Did I miss anything? Look at access. Soul frame. It's souls like take on something. EE? Is that the company that made Warframe? I'm not familiar with DE, what it stands for. Ah, it's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention, is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in Chocobo Dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Remember Tiny? It's pathetic. Oh my god, I scared him shitless. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviathan, but I have seen it with my own eyes. It was there a few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, learning about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some mounds off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I sold myself right then and there. Right there and then. Digital extremes. Okay. Well, oh god, just remembering that day made me saw himself all over again. Oh, he did not. Hey, wait. You're here asking after Leviathan. Means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying whoreson. I can't believe you made me handle Chocobo Dung. Damn, he is this. Sergio, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught to be used against Leviathan? I beg your pardon. Leviathan. I see, that is unfortunate. Diabetes. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at Morabay Dry Docks. Pray, make your way here as soon as you're able. Alright, good night, Chloe. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Have a good night. Diabetes. One, and then gonna be after. I think I've used a couple of these. I still haven't used any spine drops. I need to remember to. I do need to remember to. It's a quiet night now. Let's see. Also, if you kind of like look over towards the horizon, let me make the name disappear for a bit. Imagine looking over there and you just see like a massive sea serpent or something. That would be terrifying, but also would be pretty epic. I'm told your jaunt to the Great Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it's sure to take your mind off of the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. Twin vessel, the Whirl Eater, I call her, is complete. And she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I am not one to tempt fate. The Whirl Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Oh, you mean Leviathan? Alright. Durability neutral. I won't need that either. It's time to go face old Leviathan. I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Melis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Nah, that shouldn't be a problem. I forgot when exactly we'll need to activate it, but we'll figure it out. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ divergence. Than Yushtola, I'd have you assist in this effort. It is to fulfill its purpose your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapside, dare say the Fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Tancred and Yushtola, if you would join the third levy, Lady Uguri the fifth. Alright. Ooh, she's like worth both of them then. Honestly, I feel like the Domans are technically stronger in terms of like power scaling currently. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. But warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the Navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiment, and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Thegio. May the crystal bless and keep. Alright, let's fight with the Mommy Crystal's blessing. Yes, she is known as Mommy Crystal. Though Whirl Eater hard and now accessible. Alright, time to... 14 minutes. Alright, I will be waiting for a few if I find that it's not gonna pop up soon. I'll wait like for 4 or 5 minutes. If it doesn't pop up at that time, I will likely unsee. I don't think I can do this with a party of, yeah, I can't really do it with a party of NPCs. Alright, so while we wait, let's go and do some fakes. Wait a second. Once the average wait time, not the average wait, once the timer reaches like 4 or 5 minutes, I'll just cancel and do it on sync. Because I do want to do it in a party, but at the same time I don't want to be waiting forever for it. I only have 2 attacks. Oh, that was quick. I'll take it. I will take it. I will keep it. I'll keep the party menu open just so that I can see if people want to say something. That's menacing sight. Okay, that's cheating. Ooh, he's fast. Ooh, the lighting there looks epic. Oh my. Looks like the other tank took him. Alright, good. Head. I have never tanked this fight before, so I am really unsure if I should be doing much. I'm really unsure. I have not really done this fight, I think, at all. Oh my good. Okay, let's reset. they are sapping energy from the controller. There's actual the music, good music. Okay, so I'm looking for like it doesn't. There we go. To the dungeon. Oh, the other healer left. Give it to the healer. Let's give a bow. Okay, never mind. Then. Via Beavis. No more. That actually did not take long at all, and I think... yeah, it's still there. The bait that I was doing is still there. Alright. Didn't get any commendations, I believe. Oh no, I did! I got 2. Ooh, okay. Cool, cool. How many commendations? Maybe 6. And we did get a new achievement. Dungeon. Okay. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits. But today I will permit myself a few words. I am truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir. And on that note, Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink. Wink. Is this gonna be voiced? Hopefully it is.
万神リヴァイアさんの討伐ご苦労だった。機構のおかげで大海嘯を未然に防ぐことができたぞ。万神タイタンに引き続きまたも助けられたな。まったく大したものだよ。冒険者にしておくのは惜しいくらいだ。
Yes.
リムサロミンサの代表として礼を言う。感謝するぞ。
Of course. What I do. That's what a Jedi does.
しかし、あのような戦術があったとはな。国家艦隊の編成を今一度見直すべきかもしれん。どこかの切りひげに妙に詳しい男のおかげだな。
Oh, she's definitely throwing shade at him.
万神と言ったか。エオルゼアの民がまさかあのように強大な魔物と戦っているとは思いもよらなかった。そしてそれを討伐せし冒険者の力、実に見事だった。
She basically praised my own strength. I don't know where the potential of man comes in. wanted to compliment me.
ドマの難民である自分に協力できることは少ないが、この地に我らの戦闘術を伝授したいと思う。少しばかり癖のある戦い方だが、エオルゼアに生きる冒険者にならきっと使いこなせるだろう。
Okay. Sweet.
それはありがたい申し出だ。この先の戦いできっと役に立つだろう。それに癖のある戦い方といったが、あれに近い戦闘術を持つ者たちを知っている。そうであろう、サンクレット殿。
Oh yeah, basically ninjas and rogues. So you start out as a rogue in game. Well, you don't start out as a rogue. You need to reach level 10. You need to be able to come to Linsolo Mensa. After that point, you're able to unlock rogue as a class. It starts at level 1. And then from rogue, the job, so basically the upgrade for it is ninja. But I think that basically kind of like me, in-game lore-wise, that arts of rogue and ninja are basically almost the same.
やれやれ、提督殿は何でもお見通しのようだ。このリムサロミンサにはこれまで表に出てはいない地下組織がある。カイトの暗部で活躍している組織でね。
Yep, rogue.
そこに伝わる戦い方に君の技は似ているのさ。うまく融合できれば新しい戦闘術になるかもしれない。
貴殿の戦いぶり、私も共通点を感じていたのだ。なるほど、面白い戦闘術になるかもしれないな。しかし直前まで見せていた技とは違うようだが。
Did she ask?
それはだな、いろいろと理由があるんだよ。
Damn.
実はね、サンクレットは昔この町でコソ泥をやっていたのよ。その時のつながりでここの地下組織とも縁があるってわけ。
The question was basically to ask him about how he learned or knows of it. Valid.
待て、ヤジトラ。
その後、師であるルイゾワ様に拾われて無事に更生。コソ泥から足を洗ってウルダハで剣術を身につけたのよね。
ああ、ミンフィリアまで。
本性を隠していたってわけか。面白い男だな、サンクレット殿は。
Alright.
聞けば貴公は東方からエオルゼアに逃れてきたらしいな。今はレブナンツトールの開拓団に加わっているとか。リムサロミンサはさまざまな問題を抱え、貴公らを受け入れることはできない状態だ。
Yeah, but why bring it up then?
しかし物資を送ることはできる。今回の例も兼ねて、レブナンツトールに支援させていただこう。
Okay, that makes more sense why she would bring it up.
ありがとうございます、メルビブ提督。準備に時間がかかるやもしれませんが、きっと我々の戦闘術を根付かせてみせましょう。
Oh, so she's gonna train them and the Admiral's gonna send provision. Okay, fair trade.
話とは何だ？
今回の件、またあの時と同じね。コボルト族もサハギン族も万神を召喚したのはバイルブランド島をめぐり人と争うからよ。 自分たちの居場所を得るために。今回はサハギン族がリムサ・ロミンサの民から領土を奪おうとした。だけど問題の本質はどちらも同じだわ。
ああ、分かっているとも。蛮神問題は人が引き起こしている問題でもあろう。お前の言う通り、奴らは産卵地を得るという目的のため、まさに生きるために戦い、土地を得ようとしている。しかし人もまた生き残るために精一杯なのだ。コボルド族とサハギン族のどちらに負けるわけにもいかん。
Valid point. Both points are
生き
valid.
残るために殺し合う。生きることが正義というなら、全ての民に正義はある。ならば一体誰が悪だというのかしらね。
これを主がと言われればそれまでかもしれん。だが今はそれが正義と信じるしかない。
何が正しいのかわからないのなら、自分たちの正義を信じればいい。いえ、信じるしかないのね。
自分たちの行いこそが正義と信じる。人は世界中どこでも同じなのだな。人は自分の行いに意味を持たねば生きていくことはできない。そういう観点では帝国もドマも同じかもしれないな。
That's an interesting point to take out of it.
今やエオルゼアは混沌の稼働、その中心だ。だからこそ人は荒れ狂う波間の中で航路を開くために争う。たと自分が生きていくための行い、自分の居場所を見つけるための争い、自分を存在させるための正義か。
That just took an interesting turn. Alright. Ooh. When Yuguri met the fraternity. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yuguri. The south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there, and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity, to which you would be introduced, abide in the shadows of Lumenson society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by bonds stronger than Mithra. Wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, the words on parchment will get you only so far as to their confidence. Must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. I'm pretty sure that, if you do join before actually reaching this point of the story, they kind of like, hey, welcome back, man, just get in, you know the deal. You trust them, we trust them, that kind of thing. Since I have not done this on this character, I wonder how it would play out, actually. But before we do that, I do have to step away for a minute. Let's go to the BRB scene, and I shall be right back. I have returned. Apologies for the wait. Let's go down there. I think the easiest way would just be to, take the Aether down to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh! So I need to go there? I thought it was gonna take me inside of the, Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was gonna take me inside? There's the... and... yeah, that's the Rogues Guild. Got business with me, venturer? Yes. Why does it keep going to the side? So, you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shining grin. But, what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he got his hands. Ah, you must be the Far Easterner, what Merrillip said wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. Deem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, be sure. Pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. Simply better for business that we remain unseen. Valid. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art too are denizens of shadow. It is in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then when the Seven Hells are we waiting for? You'd come with us. Gary of Do What's It. We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ah, that didn't come out right, did it? No, it did not. No, it did not, good sir. Master Thegio, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us, Domans. No words will suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Sure. Alright, I think Yugiri also kind of like acknowledges the fact that you are a ninja, if you are a ninja at that point. Alright, before we do that, let's see what the weapon is all about. Break, blade, and onion shield? Oh, I need to put those on. Oh my, that's a very interesting tool. And the shield is an onion. Okay. Very. I might actually, just because they look interesting. Saddleback. Alright. I don't like the way he's grinning. He has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. Much more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relate to her my humblest thanks. With that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. We'll meet again, Warrior of Lights. Right, back to the Rising Stone. I will need to take another look at how close I am to entering Heaven's Ward. I know it's still not a little bit longer, especially the part that I am waiting for, that will feature some changes in appearances. Oh. Okay. I know that part will involve some other stuff. Until that happens, I think I'm safe.
少しいいかしら。
Okay.
あなたに聞いておいてほしいことがあるの。リムサロミサに行ってからずっと考えていたことがあるわ。万神リヴァイアさんが召喚される際、あの長老と思われるサハギン族は超える力を行使した。
Yes.
そして超える力を受け入れたことで、一時的にとはいえ確かに不死となった。古い伝承には霊祭のたびに転生して生まれ変わり、困難に立ち向かう魂があるというわ。私はこの伝承にある転生する魂こそが超える力の正体なんじゃないか、そんな風に考えています。今回の一件でますますその思いは強くなったわ。次々と肉体を入れ替える魂だけの存在、まるで任意に転生を繰り返しているようなものだもの。この伝承が真実とするならば、超える力の真実にもたどり着けるかもしれない。超える力の能力は言葉、心、時間などの壁を越え、相手を見ることができるというもの。これまであなたが体験したように、立ちふさがる精神の壁を越えることができる能力ね。
Yes.
では、伝承による転生とは何なのかしら。例えばそれが今回サハギン族が見せたような肉体への転移を指していたとしたら。
Yes.
つまり超える力の最大の能力が肉体の壁を越え、魂だけの存在になることなのだとしたら、アシエン・エルディブスが言っていた通り、不死の存在となるかもしれない。でもアシエンと同じ不滅なるものとなったはずのサハギン族は、万神リヴァイアさんが権限する際のエーテル消耗によって万神に吸収されてしまった。そう、不滅なるものは決して不死ではない。ここにアシエン消滅の手がかりがあるはずよ。超える力の能力とアシエン消滅の方法、私は引き続きウリエンジェさんとこの件を追ってみます。
あ
ら、ウリエンジェさん、ちょうどいいところに。どうかしたの？
That's a good question. What's wrong?
大変です、ミンフィリア。
Oh no.
連絡が途絶えたバルデシオン委員会を シャーレアン本国を経由して調査していたのですが、
何があったの？
委員会の本部があるバル島が海洋から完全に消滅しているとの報告がありました。
The entire island is gone?
そんな消滅ですって。
シャーレアン本国の記録によると、大規模な魔法波が観測されたようです。おそらく古代魔法アルテマ級の魔法攻撃を受け、瞬時に消滅したのではないかと。
Yeah.
一体何が起きたというの？
では本日の定例会合は終わるとしよう。皆ご苦労だった。
Why is he still sitting there?
旦那様に指示された準備は整いました。しかしこのようなこと、一体何をするおつもりなのです？
戦争だよ。
He basically said war. Why does he want to incite war? Oh, so that's basically, I think that reached the limit. Means I'm gonna have to make some room for the next batch. What did I just get? The maelstrom. Did I get any heights? Nope. Alright. Sacred Divide. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No. It avails us not to speculate. Oriange will send word if there are any developments. Till such time as he does, must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we have previously attributed to good King Mughulmog XII. That the king is no more is a blessing, for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the 12th Root. Our latest reading reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. It may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation. I would have you... Cecilia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. Oh my. What problem? What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Uldad this time are come to Ravenous Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven awaiting a formal response. Oh, yeah, that's valid. Of course they're gonna start pouring in. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Celia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what would happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suits. Like, okay. Sergio, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I think this is becoming a bit more clear. I think Telegia sent them. I'm willing to bet money they are minions of Telegia. That's a son of a biscuit. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Hope you praise it is you. We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Right, come. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know naught of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Gul'dan for years, trying to piece together a life to replace the one that what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. Calamity brought us to our knees. Those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see it coming. I know we had to run. The only question was where, and it came to me. Evidence told. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doma's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. So it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But nowhere else to go. Turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Sorry, is Artemis? Those tidings from Gul'dan, my lady. Alpiano has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells, now the Blaze have an excuse to round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please, if you won't help us rebuild a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. My lady? We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alpino and quickly. He is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Idan Papalimo will see to it. Alpino is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Peggio. Alright. The Hourglass. What's he have to say? Don't believe what they say. I know these people. They would only take up arms to defend themselves. If there was a riot, I swear to you they didn't start it. Well, I'm about to find out. They did hurt a boy, basically. A little boy. True, he's basically 16 years of age, but still. Oh, I should probably eat. Oh, no, my boy. Oh, he looks well. Hey, you hurt?
心配ないさ。大した傷じゃない。まったくタタルは大げさだな。先ほどちょっとした暴動があってね。それに巻き込まれたのさ。
Oh?
このところウルダ派では不穏な空気が流れている。
This is not gonna end well, is it?
もともとウルダ派は交易都市だけあって豪商が幅を利かせる貧富の差が激しい国だ。エオルゼア一豊かな都市と言われる裏で金が飛び交う権力争いが絶えない。そう、金さえあれば政治すら動かせる国なのさ。そこに
They're all evil.
アラミゴからの戦災難民や第7零災以降は零災難民が押し寄せてきた。権力者、特に豪商たちサカツ州にしてみれば金を持たない厄介者を抱え込んだ状態だったろう。そして王党派のラウバーン局長が率いる不滅隊は治安維持と戦力強化を謳い難民救済策を打ち出した。昨今ウルダ派が難民に支払っている援助金は国の財政を圧迫するほどに上がり続けている。そういった経緯もあってウルダ派の民は難民に対し常に厳しい姿勢をとってきた。難民からしてみれば頼らざるを得ないものの迫害を受け続けてきたに等しい状況だったのさ。
I do not blame them. I do not blame them.
そこに来て先のドマ難民の受け入れ拒否だ。共和派のロロリ島を筆頭とする富裕層に弱者救済の意思がないことが明確となる結果となった。
I like that Momory's just in the background, looking like she's minding her own business, but she is enjoying the tea hella hard.
難民たちのウルダ派に対する不信感は頂点に達し、各地で起きていた難民の抗議活動は暴動に発展している。今やウルダ派は火薬庫同然さ。それに各国のグランドカンパニーもきな臭い動きを見せている。どうにも一波乱起きそうな気配がするのだ。
Alright, so how are we gonna fix it? Nope. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good, then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raban has to say on the matter. I am a lieutenant of the Flames, so technically I do have a responsibility as well here. Looking at the profile, yep, I am a second Flame Lieutenant. Highest I could go is Captain. I still haven't really tried to unlock that. I might at some point. Because honestly, having the highest rank would be nice. Now is not a good time, Lieutenant Jedi. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. That's why I'm here. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alpino, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your Churigan. Churigan. Pyrogen. I don't know how they pronounce that, honestly. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We cleared the city soon enough, but not before the unrest has spread to the surrounding territory. Pockets of resistance remain throughout the panel. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine, given the majority of refugees live outside the walls. That's the reason they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the Uldan citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. Scouts will be returning anon. That's actually pretty valid. He needs to regain the situation first. The General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without the necessary proof that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the Bonitrus would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your ability, Sergio. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well, shall we? I'm pretty sure I outrank Swift. His commander. Sergeant in... Oh no, he highly outranks me. Yeah, he highly outranks. But I'm close in rank, kinda. Look as though you have something to say, Lieutenant Jedi. Do you? What you ask is no simple favor. For such information to fall in the wrong hands, the life of countless soldiers would be at risk. So, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual, each one with ties to the flames, may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well, the brass blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the blades posted there. Excuse me. I am a plain lieutenant, so I don't see why not trust me. I could understand if I wasn't part of the Flames, but I am, so I'm glad they came through. Oh, right. He was disgraced. A disgraced captain or something. I didn't expect them to send you, did you? I take it this means someone has read my report. Refugees who left with Merchant have yet to return, and I am increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicion were correct. You have the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He will explain everything. Right? And what brings you here, adventurer? Search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. You mean those? Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that. Like that merchant who passed through. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. I am to speak with a Zazawaka. Don't hear me. I'm not one of them. I know your face. Are you not the man from the church of Saint Adama Landama? 1,000 pardons, my friend. I mistook you for one of the thugs who have been tormenting us. Leofreg bid you speak with me. Then I take it you agree to help. We'll be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the Flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account, and taking that which is owed. A childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and you will understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized he is by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that merchant will leave the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Behind this. Oh, what are you doing? Don't draw, don't draw, don't draw, don't draw! Why did you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me, here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Oh my, he's just messed up. Who are you? What do you want? Aye, it's true, I followed the merchant. That struck me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running and in there, but the others were so excited. He split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. But when the Flames found us, didn't know what to do. The leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing and then fighting. Then everyone was fighting, and the Flames were shouting to get no quarter, and that's the other group. Still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Okay, but where? You need to tell me where. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope. But to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than this. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. Pops and all bloody cell swords. They were supposed to train us to fight. The ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Help told me we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous. The gods would never suffer us to defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality, that's it. Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Mayhap then they'll agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Alright, let's go. Oh, so they're in that case. I just hope none of them are foolish enough to be like, hey, we'll play ya. 7Ls, they found us. Everyone, grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So, that's your game, is it? Aha, sorry to disappoint you, lad. We're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Really? Really? Hit him all like it was nothing. Oh, almighty, what are we gonna do now? Oh, speak again? We yield, alright, we yield, one mate. Oh, okay, so, I speak with the terrified refuge. Didn't find the twin. What is the oh, you might know the rendezvous point. Then I could go and challenge the twins and keep... if they're still there. Returned! Goodbye, my brethren. What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, I had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? There was no more twins. Huh? But where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? Alright, you need to speak up loud. The merchant wished to approach the refugee Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to seize his master's quest. Will surely lead us to ruin. Nope. He runs away. Nope. I'm not there. Oh, did it take me to the other side? I think it will. I think it should. Oh, Stone's Throw is basically to be like a stone's throw away from the city. Clever name. Oh, why is that child alone? Have you seen my parents? Told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. Days? They left with a man from Ul'dah. The man said they were gonna change everything, because so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry, and I got scared. Hey, mister, are you looking for someone? Looking for a merchant. You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Oh, is the merchant there? Wait, look over there. I think that's him. Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next? Don't you dare run away. You! I... Getting away! Go get him, mister! Oh, he was enough of an idiot to not run inside of the city. You again? But why are you pursuing me? I just wanted to ask a couple questions. Addition, treason, revolution? That's preposterous. Let's fill your head with these lies. Refugees, the same refugees who terrorized treatable da? Ah. You have no evidence to your accusation. None. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. I'm gonna detain you, I'm gonna force you. But for the sake of argument, let's say I did do those things today. Surely you don't think I give a Keekern's arse about politics. It was business. Only business. Oh, he's making sure nobody's here. Intimidation. Both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Right? Ooh. What's all this commotion? It's having hell. All the others spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. I am glad I'm not an archer. Although it would have been cool to venture, I would know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. I was investigating something, and he was gonna talk. The man was responsible for recent riots, and we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it is obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Alright. I'm glad that they at least know who I am. Don't implicate me. Alright, Swifts, I'm here to report. Well, not here yet, but I will be reporting. News, Lieutenant Jedi. Where's the merchant? Dead. Murder. Damn it all to the 7th hell. Not simply murdered, Lieutenant. He was silent. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secret. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Oh? What do you got? Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you return. We should discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alpino has already been informed that should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste. Speak with Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Such a cool name. Right? Bartholomew. Bartholomew. We have been expecting you, sir. Please proceed inside. Proceed inside. I hope this is voiced. This should be voiced.
スイフト対等さから連絡は受けている。暴動の鎮圧、ご苦労だったな。
ウルダ派の難民の動きは把握していたつもりだが、ここ最近になってさらに活発化しているように思える。ラウバーン。
Wasn't gonna say much, I think.
貴様らだから話すのだ。他言無用で頼むぞ。
Okay.
先のドマ難民の受け入れ拒否が決定したことに対し、かねてから不信感を抱いていた難民のうち、零細難民の一部が反発。
Okay.
アラミゴ系難民の急進派と一党を組み、王家の抗議活動が行われた。
Okay.
抗議活動は一時 G 行進まで発展したものの、それでも時間の経過とともに収まりを見せ始めていたのだ。ところがある事件をきっかけに暴動へと急転する。
What incident?
難民の対応に当たっていた同人団の衛兵が抗議に集まっていた非武装の難民に矢を射たのじゃ。
That would do it. That would do it.
これに激高した難民たちは暴徒と化した。この事件が暴動の発端となったのじゃ。
初動調査ではあくまで事故だった。しかし事の発端となった衛兵が不審な動きを見せたため、我ら不滅隊が奴を捕獲して尋問したところ、サカツ州のテレジアデレジの息がかかった商人から金をつかまされていたことが判明したのだ。
Of course.
テレジアデレジだと。彼はドマ難民の問題の際には受け入れに賛成する素振りを見せていたはず。なぜそのようなことを。
フロンティア計画という名に聞き覚えはあるか。
Artino Reclamation Bill?
現在いずれの都市にも領有されておらず、北ザナラーンに隣接する地カルテノー平原、あの地を開拓し植民都市を築くという計画だ。
Why don't they actually do that?
しかしあの地は現在。
そうだ。アウトロー戦区として戦場になっている。
Okay, but why don't... I think it's the grand companies that are contending with each other in the Cartano Blast. Why don't they just leave it and let them have like their independent nation?
カルテノー平原、忘れもしない第七零祭の中心地だ。
Yeah, that's where he basically destroyed everything.
同地は零祭後に大規模な調査が行われていたのだが、そこには元より地中に眠っていたと思われる古代アラグ文明の遺跡があらわになっていたのだ。 そして現在のカルテノー平原は遺跡の保有権をめぐり3都市が対峙している場所となっている。
A lot more sense now.
エオルゼア都市軍事同盟はこの争いを亀裂とせぬためにかの地で起こった対立の一切を外に持ち出さないという協定を結んだ。これがアウトロー戦区と呼ばれるゆえんだ。戦場となっているカルテノー平原への植民、この無謀なフロンティア計画の出資者こそ九段のテレジ・アデレジ。
Of course, he would oversee stuff.
奴は同地の状況を知る立場でありながらこの計画を発表した。おそらく計画で集めた多くの難民を引き連れ、彼らを人の盾として各国の軍勢の間に入り込むつもりだ。遺跡を独占するために。
Of course. You run to the very core of these potatoes.
テレジア・デレジメ、フロンティア計画はいわばウルダ派が領土拡大を宣言したことと同じぞ。
我々応答派との調整どころか共和派、サカツ州の中でも統率は取れていないでしょう。完全に奴の単独での行いです。
さっきの暴動騒ぎも難民たちにウルダ派での暮らしを諦めさせるための仕掛け。ドマの民に理解の立場を示していたのも難民からの支持を得るための見せかけだったに違いない。
It's all coming to fruition now. It's all coming like it's like coming into realization.
しかしなぜテレジ・アデレジはそこまでカルテノーの遺跡にこだわる。下手をすれば王家への反逆の罪ともなり得るぞ。
オメガ。
Omega.
オメガ。
Omega.
遺跡の調査中に発見された異形の怪物。我々はこれをオメガと呼称している。あまりに巨大なため現在も地中に埋もれたままだがな。
He wants the Omega weapon?
遺跡に記された古代アラグ文字を解読したところ、オメガはバハムートを渡来し者と示されていた。
Oh no, it was not to fell Bahamut, it was to fell something much greater.
先のカルテノーの戦いの折、ガレマール帝国の将軍ネール・バンダーナスは衛星ダラガブの落下地点をカルテノーの地とした。
Oh, trust me, it's for something much greater.
我々は奴が対バハムート兵器とも呼ぶべきオメガを完全破壊するためだったのではないかと睨んでいる。
対バハムート兵器。まさか対万神兵器というのか。あのアルテマウェポンのような。
我々も完全に信じていたわけではなかった。しかしガイウスのアルテマウェポンを見たとき思い直したのだ。オメガは本物だと。
Damn.
幸いなことに現在オメガはまさに化石のごとく沈黙しておる。だが先のアルテマウェポンの件もあろう。古の万神バハムートを撃つという力、 そのような強大な力を秘めた古代兵器をもしも手に入れることができたなら。
And that would be a problem.
テレジアデレジの狙いはオメガの確保、そしてそれを武器にウルダハ、いやエオルゼや全土における発言権を確保するつもりだろう。
くだらぬ話じゃ。ロロリトと対峙してサカツ州をまとめることもできぬような男にエオルゼを牛耳れるものか。
I think he basically got sick of playing second fiddle to Lolorito. He was like, nah, I'm done going in second place. I'm gonna rule everything.
だからこそ危険なのです。自分の限界を知るからこそ外に力を求める。決して油断はできませんぞ。
ネズミじゃ放っておけ。どうせ今のウルダ派に機密はなきに等しい。
What was Bartholomew doing out there then?
いずれにせよ難民問題には注意しておくべきだろう。これはウルダ派だけの問題ではないのだから。
Step away from the door. What were you doing when somebody was listening in? Oh, this is a hot mess. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? They even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the territory. Fortunately, you are already well positioned to do so, Lieutenant Jedi. Pray, keep us informed of any developments in Cartonel. Yeah, sure. Be gone, well, this is no place for children. Dude, she's just a child. I'm sorry. Hi, I was looking for you, mister. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Yes, I was trying to help her. Kinda. So, you visited Stone Throw as well. Did you find the man with my parent? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. He's telling me a secret, so no one else is allowed to listen. Yeah, if you could wait for me by that pillar over there, we require but a moment. He's actually good with kids, kinda. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Maybe nobody will know what to do. A legion of Garleans and Aether Star Primal, even dealing with an Assi, terrible to the charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. Rush hither and yon in response to threats as they rise without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Sergio, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the 12th Wood has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. Looks like I'm needed back. The Rosewood. Primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. I've received no reports of Ixali activity. Actually, oops. Go, Thegio. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her return, she needed fear for my safety. More than capable of protecting myself. Honestly, I kind of saw that in the Coils of Bahamut. When we actually faced off against Bahamut again. He was there and he did kind of hold his own, but with his sister's help. Anchored up back. Oh, Pinky and Papalimo are also back. Serpent hair. It is a relief to see you healthy and hale, Thegio. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. Oh, it did guesswork. Clearly, the only injury Alpino suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. Alright, I guess we will be summoning them next time. Lord of Levin. Yeah, we're gonna be contending against Ramu and his beard. The seducing beard. Alright, I do need to start heading off, so I will be raiding out. Let me go to the stream end. I want to raid let's open up the raid tab. But then nope, still a little bit till ads. Well, just give me a minute, y'all, to see. I would like to. I kind of home, okay? We are gonna be raiding Gavoter. Currently playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. I don't think I've raided this person before, but he is part of another Discord I am in. And I trust that person, so we shall be raiding. Alright, so let me go ahead, get that raid message out. There we go. Alright. I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you so much. I hope you all had an amazing time. Thank you for anybody that lurked, interacted, whatever you did. I really appreciate it and thank you for it. Again, I hope you all had the most amazing of times. Next time I am live will be tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be back with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. So we'll actually, well, we're not going to be a Jedi, we are going to be a... But again, I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope you all have the most amazing nights, and till we meet again, friends.